Hello and welcome to this home exercise tutorial looking at the importance of dynamic warm-up, of joint mobility, so dynamic mobility drills, dynamic warm-up, whatever you want to say. The real importance of warming up your muscles and your joints is to increase the blood flow to those working muscles, to ease stiffness from the joints, to lubricate those joints up, to help improve range of motion over time. You may find that it even challenges your breathing rate a little bit and starts to bring your heart rate up as well. So it's good for many things, as we just highlighted there. So let me show you some real basic, tried and tested home exercise moves that we can do here. So first of all, just starting with a little foot paddle is usually a good place to start as a circulation booster, nothing too intense. Just make sure that before you start that you've always clarified, yes, I feel like I've got a good base of support and I'm ready to begin. There's no need to rush into any of these moves. So this will help just mobilize the ankles, the knees, and help boost a little bit of circulation and blood pumping around the body. Now you have two options here. Coordination can be an issue, so it may be that we do these moves separately from the stepping. So first of all, you can stop. Just check to make sure that everything feels okay, that we don't feel dizzy, that we feel strong, that we feel that we've got a good base of support and are ready to continue. When you are, brilliant. So the first thing we're going to do is mobilize the shoulder joints here. So one way of doing this is nice, controlled shoulder rolls. Up, round and back, and just make sure when you're doing this that you're not doing it too quickly. We don't want it to be a momentum based exercise. We want to feel, how are our bodies feeling today? Are they a little bit tighter than usual? This isn't about performing at our max level. This is about increasing range of motion, about lubricating those joints up, getting them ready for just other activities in the day, whether it just be general lifting, chores around the house, gardening, carrying shopping, whatever those activities may be. Once you've done, I'd be counting, say you've done 15 rolls backwards, then it may be that you do the 15 rolls forward as well. It may be that if you come back to a march, and then as long as those transitions you stop, make sure that you're okay. You want to mobilize those shoulders a little bit more intensely. We can change the lever length. We can get our body weight, our arms away from the midline of our body. And as long as you're performing in your own range of motion, there's no pressure to do any particular range of motion, then we can do these arm circles, these shoulder rolls with our arms out wide here. Same amount of repetitions going backwards as we do forwards. It may be that you build up to this, but if you want to, you can mix that in with your steps. But a lot of the time I find if people start stepping it, they start bringing the pace up. That's fine if you want a bit more of a cardiovascular workout, but you'd still always want your arms to be under control. It's never a momentum-based exercise. So that's one way of mobilizing the shoulder joints there. Let's have a look at a few other moves as well. So we've also got core rotations or body rotations. The easiest way to do this is just have your palms held together in front of you, and it's almost like you're putting your elbow into your pocket. And if you notice here, my whole body, my neck, where I'm looking, is all turning as one. I'm not turning too far. And posture points are all very important. So I shouldn't be doing this one with my bum sticking out, because that's going to put tension into my lower back. I shouldn't be hunched over either, because then I'm going to feel an overstretch and tension in my upper back. So basically what we're saying is tuck that tailbone in. If facing forward was 12 o'clock, it may be that we move to 5 past the hour, or 5 to the hour, 5 past the hour. It's not just moving hands. So it's actually, if I didn't have any hands, or arms. If hips move a little bit with you, that's fine, don't force it. If you start to get more supple, then it may be that the hip moves less. So just get as close to that optimal position as you can. So we've got a trunk warm up there, a core warm up there. What other moves can we do? I like to do a push and pull warm up. So once we've maybe mixed it back in with a little bit of foot paddling, a little bit of marching, stop. How are we feeling? We feeling good? We ready to do the next move? Yes? Okay. So let's begin. I'll show you side on with this one. So we've got a pushing motion here, making sure that we're embracing the squeeze. We're squeezing those muscles, and then turn, pulling in. Chest nice and open, pinching those shoulder blades back to mild tension. Bring the palms back round. It may be that we do 15 of these to warm ourselves up. All depends on your own performance level, of course. Keep breathing, breath in. It may be, if you want to make it a little bit more complex, that we add a little march here, but make sure the march doesn't start putting you off and it becomes momentum based and muscles aren't really contracting as well there. So everything wants to be under control. The final dynamic mobility move that I'm going to give you, and be aware of my clicky ankle, I'm going to try my hardest to make sure that doesn't click. So a couple of moves that we've got here from a standing position, it may be that you want to step forward with a heel, step forward with a heel, step forward with a heel. It doesn't have to be a big step forward. Look, it's very subtle. It's shifting the weight from one leg to another, slight bend in that standing leg, so the knee isn't locked out. Feeling a little bit of a stretch in the back of the leg, but nothing too intense. You can do the same with a toe forward as well. I'll show you side on. I'm not going to use the toe on my right hand side because it will give a bit of a gross click. But coming forward, I would usually put the toe out on the other side, but I don't want you to hear that click. So we're getting ankle mobility in here. So mixing these two moves together, one is with the heel forward and one is with the toe forward. Of course, do toe forward on both sides here. I just can't put that other toe forward. You don't want to be hearing that. Other moves that we can do here as well. One that's really, really nice, I'm going to do the same thing with this ankle here. I'm not going to put the toe out on this side. But what we can do as well is we can do arms and legs together. So this has now got hips and bottom as well because we're stepping out to the side, and it's also got a shoulder warm-up involved as well. Fantastic. So there's just some moves that you can play around with, but basically any way that your body moves, as long as it's under control, as long as you're respecting your own range of motion, it's not momentum based, we don't look like a windmill or anything like that. Even if you were to march, bringing your arms up, bringing your arms down, or without the march, whichever way your body moves, as long as you're not forcing it, don't force it to any uncomfortable point. You can, of course, with any of these moves, use balance assistance as well. Just make sure that the chair is of good support. It might be that we have a support at the side. It might be that we perform in this position here, for instance, or here. It may be that we have a support either side, if we have a chair either side. So it's all about you and being safe and tailoring these type of exercises to your own workout and your own home space. Enjoy, thanks very much.